Dear South Africans, why are we not taking action, putting an end to this crime?
Young women's relationships with sugar daddies and benefactors are largely transactional as a means of overcoming poverty.
I don't know what happens in Dubai when you take these girls there.
Look, when we take girl in Dubai, we go like to have just fun, to entertain people.
Come on, sir, you're not telling the truth, man.
And economic hardships. Africa is facing an epidemic worse than HIV, malaria combined. The popularity of sugar daddies. Sugar daddies continue to threaten our fabric human nature. Every country on earth has a sugar daddy. All African countries suffer from the sugar daddy epidemic in one way or another. The other is that things are even worse in South Africa. HIV/AIDS has become the cheapest killer in South Africa. Just a penny, 1 krone can actually buy enough food for the whole family. HIV is. Success became South Africa's second name. HIV/AIDS has almost become one. The infection spreads like wildfire and burns parts of the South to ashes.
Because I don't want to be here anymore. I can go right now and call for rape, but I will not do that.
John, let's not do that.
I will not, yes!
Africa's strongest roots and branches. The pedophiles and perverts are at it again, working around the clock to transform South Africa. Enter the prison of AIDS. Blessers.
Daddy sugar daddy. Who is sugar daddy?
It's a plaza, an old man that is hitting a young lady.
Rich older men showering young women with money has become a symbol of prestige for teenage girls caught in a vicious circle of poverty and ignorance. South Africa's record unemployment and high inequality. The term originated when girls and women started tagging Instagram and Facebook posts with the hashtag blessed, showing off their expensive clothes and shoes paid for by men known as benefactors. There is actually a group of women who are happy to be called blessed. They own it. They are at the mercy of this person who can give them money if they are willing to obey. Many researchers acknowledge that sugar daddies as a group accounts for almost 40% of new HIV infections in South Africa have unique vulnerabilities. In addition, various studies have found that young girls, especially virgins, are attractive to both older and younger men because of the perception that sex with a virgin is a prestige achievement. These include the belief that they are HIV-free or that HIV can be cured, when these young women, often from rural areas, are actually desperate for the middle-class consumption and luxury lifestyles of their urban peers. The real danger is that popular narratives force us to ignore the seriousness of young women's situations and focus only on the humor. The real lesson to be learned here is that young women in South Africa face many unresolved issues, and we need to prevent them from continuing risky behavior as a means of survival, let alone accepting it as normal. Our ability to assess and address such social challenges will determine how we ensure that our girls and young women live in a future that is safe, free, and healthier.